Most founders think that going IPO and going public is actually very scary, or somewhat even impossible. But in Cambodia, it's actually more accessible than you might think. So a lot of founders think that you might need to be a billion-dollar company or have a whole legal team or international exposure. But in Cambodia, it's actually way easier than you might expect. So the IPO process in Cambodia is actually for these local and international companies that want to grow, that want to scale. We're not talking about like the unicorns that we hear a lot about, like Uber or Airbnb. We're actually talking about these companies that have clear financials, clear business plans, and have that ambition to scale. So here's what the process looks like in simple terms. So first, the company goes through a due diligence phase where we look at all of your books, your financials, make sure everything's right and everything's transparent, because when you're IPO, everything has to be public, right? So then comes the valuation and the underwriting perspective, where we look at everything in a deeper lens and then make sure the underwriting is great. And then from that perspective, we go to SERC finally for approval. So then you would kind of look at going to a securities firm, a licensed securities firm like us, Cambodia Securities, to help you look at everything again, and then make sure each step of the process we take you along the way and get that counseling process down. We help structure the offering, and then we pitch it to investors, and then lastly, we prepare it for listing. And here's the best part. The government is actually actively promoting companies to go IPO, and they're doing so by giving a lot of tax incentives. So you can see it from 50% of up to 2 years after you list, and then you get exemptions of withholding tax. And then you also have exemptions of up to 10 years tax implications and tax liabilities. So if you've been reinvesting into your company, growing steadily, and thinking about what the next step is, probably going IPO and going public is that next move for you. Cambodia's capital market is still early, but that's the opportunity. You don't have to be a company like Alibaba or Amazon to go public. You just need to be ready and know who to talk to. If you're curious if your company qualifies to go IPO, we'd be happy to take a look. Cambodia Securities will dish out new videos every month for you. So if you're interested in finance, capital market, and what's going on in Cambodia, please like and subscribe for more.